Dad, hold on, I have a question. When we're out on the road and you're here for 5 days, do the dishes just not get done?
I mean, I order in all the time and I throw it all out and I make sure...
You actually don't throw it out. You
don't throw it out.
Actually, that's not true. Your mother came at 4 a.m. the other day and I got up at 4 a.m. and threw it out.
Yes, he panicked. He heard the door open and he panicked and he said, and he kept running out. So big thing we're living with is cleaning issues in our house. Now that all 5 of us are back for the summer, their bags all over the place, their clothes all over the place, and we disagree constantly because nobody wants to organize. Nobody wants to organize anything, but people want things to be organized. So what are our tips? What are our tricks? What are we doing? I will tell you some of mine. Shut up, don't even look at me. You don't organize anything.
I mean, I'm just going to plead the fifth on this one.
What does that mean?
Means that I'm not going to say anything because it'll be self-incriminating. That's what means pleading the fifth.
So that means you don't actually organize.
No, I am pleading the fifth because whatever I say...
You leave things all over the place in the apartment. And then if the thing is moved, you'll be like, but I left it here. Who moved it? Now, why would your sunglasses be in the middle of the kitchen island forever into all eternity?
I'm going to ask a question. Is it true or is it not true that all 3 of my kids, for time immemorial, have been stealing my very high-end clothes all the way from my socks to my European jackets, to my jerseys, to my sweatshirts.
What does that have to do with anything?
Are they or are they not? Bridge, Veer, Zoya.
Okay, but what does that have to do with cleaning and organizing?
So that means that it's just really hard for me to organize. I can never find my stuff.
That's such a cop-out. That's so bad.
That's the stretch I've ever heard of my life.
But that's the truth.
No.
I'm the only one that has good taste.
You were going somewhere with it.
No, there was nowhere.
And then it just went...
He just went for like the insane distraction method, which I respect.
Who has the best taste in clothes and food and generally...
She's talking about organization.
High-end stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how this is. So you just not going to organize anything. You just leave your jacket
Mom,
in the middle of the apartment.
I struggle with this topic for a number of reasons.
No, this is not, no.
Oh.
What was that?
No, I don't know.
She's just gonna dap me up. Like, I'm just.
Why are you constantly
He was pointing fingers at you, not like.
No, I was not pointing. I was literally just going like this, and then.
Okay.
I really struggle with this topic because one issue that has happened in recent seasons of life is that our apartment serves as our office. Our apartment serves as a home primarily for Dad, Veer, and Mom because they are the primary residents of this apartment. Now. I am in and out of this apartment a lot because we are traveling for work and I'm staying in New York City. The alternative is that I get an apartment where I can put all my stuff and organize it because I'm now an adult with a lot of stuff. And I get frustrated by this whole topic because I feel like you want to be in everyone's stuff because I don't know. Like, I just feel
you're calling
like...
her controlling? Or?
No, I'm not saying that, but I just think that you can't... I don't like this topic.
Here's what I'll say.
I rarely say that, but I don't like this topic because I feel like you, and I really appreciate, I want to say one thing, I really appreciate how much authority you take over everyone's
Can I take a small vote? And I'm going to get flamed for it, but I'm going to do it anyway. How many people in this family think that your mother over-cleans and over-organizes?
I don't think so at all.
I don't think so at all.
I'll say it's one of the most thoughtful things that she does.
It's very thoughtful.
That poll got shot down instantly. You didn't get a single yes.
I actually will agree with you on one thing, which is I wish she didn't. Like, I wish she didn't have to, and I wish she didn't do it because it is so taxing because she'll do it after like an 8-hour flight from LA to New York City where we're tired the whole day. We wake up at 4 a.m. for the flight, and still after all that, she'll make sure everyone's clothes get washed and cleaned that same night. I wish you didn't have to do it. I understand why you do. And I have told you this many times in real life, but I'll say it for the podcast too. Thank you so much for being there always to help us when it comes to organization and cleaning before, after, during every single trip we take week after week after week. And I wish you would let me do some of it because I've asked you many times.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. This is where, can I finish my point and then I'll let you do it? I feel very similarly. I feel super grateful that you're constantly organizing and cleaning. And I also feel really like, I feel icked out about it because I'm an adult. I'm 23 years old. I know how to do my laundry. I was an RA. I literally was the mom for my house. Like, I literally handled vomit after parties and like someone passing out, and literally I remember I handled like literally shattered wine bottles. Like, and that's not actually anything in magnitude to what you do. It really isn't. But I know how to do this stuff, and I kind of feel this is a personal struggle for me because I actually want to live a fully adult life, and in this current moment in time, I actually can't. Like, I can't, because it doesn't make sense for our business for me to not live outside of our apartment. And, you know, I don't know. Does any of this make sense? Am I like, I don't know.
The problem is this. A lot of moms will understand what I'm saying. You guys will understand. You guys say that I shouldn't do it and that you will do it.
Yeah.
But then you enter this phase of American living where when you don't have any help, you end up being shepherding kids constantly. When are you going to do it? Then you become that ultimate nag. Bridge, we came 2 days ago. It's still not done. Now we got to pack our bag for one. It's just easier for me to get in there and do it.
How do you do
That's
it
how
at college, Bridge?
But can I just say something? Wait, I want to say something. This is the reason why I want to live this is actually the only reason why I would want to live independently of the family. It's because I don't want to be shepherded. I'm literally an adult. Like, I think being shepherded as an adult is probably the only reason why more kids don't move in with their parents after, because it literally makes you feel disgusting. Like, and Bridge is in this in-between phase where he's an adult, but he's not my age. Like, I live great alone. I can handle my stuff alone. In fact, if you ask my roommates in San Francisco, like, they will tell you I was the most responsible adult.
Yeah,
in
me
fact,
too.
and that they like were so shocked.
What
And
do you mean,
honestly,
me too?
No, I'm kidding.
no, they were like appalled by
I
how
will
on
say,
top
though,
of it.
if you lived alone, you would call me and Veer every single night for probably 8 hours every single day. And I don't even know how I can handle that.
No, I know, because I love my family.
No,
but it's, like,
unfortunately,
the
it is
worst
unfortunate
feeling.
because like I did completely inherit this gene from mom. I cannot. I want to shift like my ideas on cleaning a little bit because I know you guys are tired of hearing on the water on the floor in the bathroom. And it's also it has paused. And you guys probably don't want to hear.
Yeah, let's hear about that first. First of all, I want to say, like, before we just like shift from Didi, we should definitely get back to it at some point. That like, I understand what you're saying, and I feel like as an adult myself, when I'm getting, you're right, it's different because I'm in college, so it doesn't feel like the burden is as much on me to be able to like deal with all this stuff myself the same way it is for you.
No, you're not. That's not even the same. What I'm saying is very simple.
Okay.
If I was living in an apartment by myself, there would be no clothing on the floor of any kind. And it is awkward to be living with your mom and your parents and being shepherded at an age where you are supposed to get to enjoy the freedom of knowing how to have ownership over your things. And it's a skill that I have. So I get really exhausted by being lumped in with you guys because I'm not a kid. And even though I'm working with mom, I can handle my life. I'm really irritated.
I have to ask the question for the audience especially, why don't you live on your own?
Because it's very simple. Right now, until December, we are touring like maniacs, where we're on the road 4 days a week. We are also aggressively trying to expand and build our business. Like, I get emotional thinking about it because I really feel like I gave up a lot of my independent autonomy in this business. And like, I actually could have had, like, I had multiple offers for like 300K jobs, like great founding engineer jobs, like out of college, that I could have taken and like built my own life with. And I feel really lucky that I get to build with my family. And I'm so proud of the company that we're building. And I'm so proud of the team that I've actually had a large part in hiring. But I get really upset thinking about the independent life and freedom that I feel like I've given up. Because it doesn't feel good to be shepherded around all the time. And I don't need to be like, if I was an irresponsible adult, we just did an episode on insecurity. Like, if I was bad at organizing my life, I swear I would say it on this podcast. Like, I'm so good at admitting my faults. Like, so good at it. Like, I'm actually so good at it that it's annoying. I should stop admitting my faults because it's like, you shouldn't highlight what's wrong with you. But I get really upset thinking about this topic because I'm very responsible and I can handle my life. And like, one of the dynamics that no one talks about when you're in a family business is like, you're constantly with your biological, like, you're with your biological relatives. So you have these weird interplay dynamics that play in, and like, mom will never be able to let go of her role in raising me, which is actually a luxury. Like, most people come home and they're so happy and lucky and grateful to have a parent that like wants to take care of them all the time. And like, I don't want to be taken care of at all, actually. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know if anything made sense of what I just said.
Shalabh, you always remind her.
How? What did I say right now?
No, he always reminds her that you're an adult, you're an adult, you're an adult. Like, doesn't he?
I mean,
That's
he
not what
does,
she's
but
saying,
it's,
though. That's not the issue, is the reminding. She just said she feels like an adult, and she doesn't.
wants
She is
to have
an
her
adult.
own space. I get
She
it.
wants to
Like,
have her
it
own
makes- it
space, and
makes
she's not
sense.
bad at it. Yet it is obviously
I
something.
mean, it's a
that-
fair request. Yeah.
Well, it's not even a request. It's just an acknowledgement of the fact
Yeah.
of how her life is played out compared to the traditional life,
We're in a
where you're
tough
by yourself.
situation.
Yeah. For the record, I'm terrible at organizing myself, and I'm very grateful.
We
for
know.
Mom
We
to
know.
have me.
I know too. I know it
Pretty much
very
everyone
well.
in the family knows.
Anyways, are you okay? First
Yeah,
of all?
I'm fine.
Okay. What I was saying is that I have like I want to shift it away from the water on the bathroom floor. No more arguing with Baya, even though we do a lot.
Hold on. You're just going past it too fast. Give
Okay,
them
can
an
we-
update on the situation.
Okay. This is the last time we're acknowledging it because I know you guys don't want to hear about it, and I would be tired of it too. He does not put water on the bathroom floor anymore. We still have clothing disputes.
Wait, let's take a
It's not
pause
as
there.
bad.
I want to quote that. He does not, he as in Bridge, does not put water on the bathroom floor, his bathroom floor anymore.
Okay.
Why
It's
did you
not-
need clarifying in that way?
Because he's been complaining about it for 50 episodes on every sibling live show, on everything. And I've changed and I've done it because we made a bet, we made a deal, handshake deal, and I've done it. So I appreciate the acknowledgement.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, what I was saying is that like from our eyes of two people who are complete neat freaks, like we cannot live without an organized space. Like I've came home myself, like when we've been on the road, came home and there's like stuff all over the place and it'll be 2 a.m. and like I can't go to sleep. Because I just the thought of it, like actually
I mean, you will learn, Veer. I'm not a neat freak. I just like neatness in general, but I'm not OCD. But when you have people around you, you just learn to live. Like, that's part of understanding how other
I
people
really
live.
acting like they're like in a different society as us.
No, he just throws things around all over our bedroom. I've stopped going in now. Because there's like a toothbrush here and a this thing there and a whatever. His eyeglasses, and then he doesn't, his sunglasses, not eyeglasses, because no Garg ever needed eyeglasses. Sunglasses will be right there in the middle of some place, and then if I move it, because we actually need to use our table sometimes, he'll be like, why did people move my stuff, And you learn, Veer, that life is accommodating each other. And in our case, sometimes I come home from these long trips, it's very stressful for me to see 4 big bags, and I keep thinking, like, this is like 10 loads of laundry. And I like to get ahead. I'll do 1 or 2 in the middle of the night. I wake up anyway in the middle of the night. So that's what, and I'm taking what you're saying very seriously, Zoya, that you don't like being treated that way, and we have to resolve it. We can't just be like, we're touring, we're doing with that. Like, some things just have to be resolved at the time when they have to be resolved. It's not right for it to be lingering. So I've heard you loud and clear.
I just don't know what we do to solve it because it's like, I don't.
Well, basically, it's not that difficult a solution. You need to be in New York because of all the touring, and you need to have a
But,
separate apartment
yeah.
in New York outside of the one that we all currently occupy. That's the easy solution. That's the only solution, really. Because if you have even a small apartment that's your own,
I just
you
feel
will
like
feel
I
that
work
independent.
too hard to not get to have like my own space at all. Like I don't know if that even makes any sense. But like I actually am. I don't know. Because like what the thing is that when you generate a lot of value for a company, you usually get to reap the benefits of that by upgrading your lifestyle in some way, or like getting to invest in high quality relationships, or like people will buy a car. You don't need to buy a car. I don't need to buy a car. It's not like about buying things, but it's like you get to see your life progress. And I think we're in this unusual place
It's
where
not unusual, Zoya. This is the
Yeah.
entrepreneur life.
I was gonna say
like
that,
when you're
honestly.
an entrepreneur, everything you make, you put back in the thing you make, and now you can say that you're partly an employee, partly an entrepreneur, and that's valid. But that is the difference. The entrepreneur's gratification is extremely delayed. That is just you think you're frustrated. Think of my frustration. This house took us 20 something years to buy, and 25 years later we're still like this stuff all over the place. I can't even I'm like Veer. Could you imagine if I crashed out every time there was like stuff all over the place?
I don't think it's fair to say that I'm not an entrepreneur. I literally work
No,
on a
she's
mission.
not.
I'm saying you're half and half. You're reinvesting in your own business, right? That's why you don't. Nobody is stopping you from having another apartment. You could. You let go of one, you can have another one here. But you're also choosing to reinvest, right?
I think the other thing that's really hard is most of my founder friends have raised lots of money. In fact, all of them, actually. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs. Like, I actually am very blessed. And this is one gift that Stanford gave me that I think really Stanford specifically, because it's located in the Bay Area, uniquely gives its students, and I'm very lucky for. A lot of people actually ask at the shows, like, what did you like about Stanford? This is the thing I like the most, is most of my friends are entrepreneurs. And a lot of people who I met who are adults and are mentors to me are entrepreneurs. But I see the life that they get to live, and it's drastically different than the life that I'm living right now. They've raised lots of money, and they have homes, and even our own cousins raise lots of money and they have their own home and stuff. And I don't know. I think this whole topic really frustrates me. I'm sorry if I ruined this episode. I just really hate this topic.
Do you hate the topic, or do you hate the idea of what the topic is? Like, I'm confused.
Because I know why she picked this topic.
I did pick it. It was not aimed at you. What are you talking
Because
about?
it feels like,
I mean, but I did not. Like, why would I do that?
She did it.
Why is she?
I don't
turning
think
this
she did.
I was gonna make it a light, like, what cleaning hacks do you have? Because I've been like reading a lot of cleaning things. You're literally turning this, reflecting this all on you. Your entrepreneur friends are raising like monopoly money from venture people. We are 100% self-funded enterprise that I'm very proud of. I don't care about having a pristine apartment if it means that I get to have independence and ownership of our lives.
no, I get it.
So I'm not sitting.
I think it's
you think that makes you. Do you know how many rich friends I have? And I've had for 20 years. Go to any one of my friends' homes in Manhattan. Ask him. Walk into any one of my friends' houses in Manhattan. You will faint. You haven't even seen. Your entrepreneurship money is chump change compared to what I have in the city. But I believe in what I'm doing. So I don't really care.
It's not that I don't believe in what we're doing. I think it's just the topic irritates me because I just think I'm too old for this topic. This is the first time where I get it. I
Cleaning
understand.
is an ongoing thing.
No, but you introduced the topic. That's not true. You introduced the topic with like what was going on in the state of our apartment and stuff.
I was literally gonna be a news drop of using vinegar and lemon to clean the sink. I don't know how this became about you and your independence. I literally have been like getting up in the middle of the night and scrubbing the sink and been so excited that I've been pouring Himalayan salt and scrubbing it and it looks so good. I can show you how good it looks.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Financial stress can overtake your whole life, your mental health, your state of being, and you don't have to go through this alone. If you're going through some kind of financial situation, that is all part of managing your mental health, and BetterHelp can help you. There's so many licensed therapists, professionals who are available at the click of a button who can counsel you in ways that finance people can't, because it's actually the anxiety around your financial situation that's overwhelming you. So get on now, people. Go check out BetterHelp. Do not delay getting the help that you need.
When life feels overwhelming, therapy can help. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Zarna. That's betterhelp.com/Zarna. Now back to the episode.
And instead it somehow became
I
about
think it's
you renting
perfectly
an
valid
apartment.
for you to feel that way. I just think it's like a frustrating thing that we live with. Like I think she's right. It's an entrepreneurial journey, right? Like most entrepreneurs, like Mark Zuckerberg or other people, they start off, they live in this shitty room for like 2 years with barely any food. They eat ramen for food. Like it's just how it
years,
is.
not
Or
2 years,
yeah.
years.
Years. And
takes-
it just takes time. I think it's just how it
go
is.
in-
No, it's not that. Okay, I want to be more narrow about what I'm saying. Forget all the entrepreneur things, whatever. I'm just saying I feel like we've outgrown the topic of being shepherded around and stuff like that. Like, I just don't like, I literally,
Yeah, I understand
I'm having
that.
a physical reaction to how much I dislike it.
Wait, you mean you?
Me being shepherded around.
Yeah,
I,
okay,
I
good.
do feel a physical reaction to it, and I feel a physical reaction about being criticized for the way that I organize my stuff right now.
Did anyone criticize you?
Nobody
No,
criticized
but
her.
I have, but you have criticized all my stuff all over the place, and I feel really, I just can't. I don't know what it is. I
Okay,
can't
then
do
get
it.
another apartment. I don't know what
No,
to say.
I'm
You
not
can't
saying
have
that.
it both
I'm
ways.
not saying anything about the apartment. I just cannot talk about
But
the shepherding and
we've
around.
literally had this debate 15 times. If you feel that the best use of your money, you're making enough money.
I'm not talking about money. I can't do this topic. I can't. I'm just gonna be mute now. Everyone
right.
else talk.
Anyways, what other hacks do you guys have for organizing your houses?
I mean, like, as you know, I have an apartment downtown that I converted to an office. And I just leave everything everywhere in there. And it's a great thing that I get to experience on my own, I have to say.
All right.
I have seen those videos on social media of people
they're the
scrubbing down the
best
sink.
videos.
They are very satisfying. They're so satisfying.
What are you talking about? What
You
video?
dropped it in that time.
People,
That was the
people
funniest.
will like rub. So they put all these like colorful, rainbow, like vibrant soaps in their sink, and
then
they
they
squeeze
clean.
them, and they use like the hard sponge to like scrub, and it gets like all the metal like actually clean. It's probably not actually clean. It just looks clean.
No, it is. Like our stovetop hood, the handyman helped me open the whole thing, and we soaked it in vinegar and we scrubbed it clean. It was the most fun thing I did in a long time.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
That's where I was going with this. I thought we had a few minutes, we'll talk about some fun hacks.
So I'll tell you guys my perspective on this. I obviously am the most easygoing when it comes to like being disorganized. Why are you already upset? I literally said one sentence.
I don't want to keep bringing it up. But
like,
when you say
you've
you
been
can't,
video
you can't
on this
say
episode.
you can't say easygoing without bringing up the fact that your easygoingness messes up 100 other people's hardgoingness.
I literally can't get a sentence out. Like this had nothing to do with you.
Just continue.
All right. Anyways, I am fine with my shoes not being perfectly in a straight line, or my clothes being on the floor for one night, maybe doing the laundry the next day, maybe even skipping doing laundry for a couple of days until later and just run through all my clothes and then doing an entire load for everything because I didn't want to wash them half and half. I'm fine with that. Like, I can live like that pretty comfortably. It doesn't affect my well-being or my mind. I'm pretty good at keeping what around me feels like good so that I feel like I'm fine for the next day to be energized and ready to go. So my thing is, when I get older, and with my dream, I'd say one of my biggest dreams and ambitions in life is to make enough money so that I can always hire help. Like, I am fascinated by the idea of a lot of these successful people will have somebody that comes to their house, maybe not every day, but like once a week or twice a week, and helps like organize your clothes, does your laundry, cleans your room. Like, it would be my personal goal to have that happen, because I truly believe that like I am not somebody who is like great at doing that. And I know nobody likes to do it, and it's
But
just an
your wife could
excuse.
do that too.
It depends on like who my wife is, and I also don't really want a wife. I don't know. Like,
He's
it's
not
very
wrong.
complicated.
It's true.
Like,
No, who's not wrong?
That's not wrong. Like, a lot of people live that life where their wife stays at home and does that. Like, that is the traditional life.
I don't know. I would never want to succumb my wife to that. I would more want to like.
Yeah, well,
make it-
She
obviously-
may want, like,
Yeah, there are some.
Aren't you-
It may be her dream to do his laundry.
did you not tell us yesterday evening on a walk that with the exception of one ethnicity, whom I forget which one it was, every other ethnicity basically wants to be a stay-at-home mom at Cornell? Did you or did you not say that?
Okay, yes. I made a point that I was hanging. I met a lot of seniors at Cornell, senior girls, and I would say a large majority of them out of college want to be stay-at-home moms or want to live a life where they're able to just like support their husband's dream.
Really?
A lot of them.
At Cornell?
So
like, a
then what am I
significant
saying that is so wrong?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying about,
Like,
about
your
you.
mother is going
I
out
have
and-
nothing. Like, you guys are the ones talking about wives. I'm talking about how I want to make
I'm
money
just
so I
saying
can
that,
hire a nanny.
that if
Like, I literally, like, I have no like.
I mean, if you're getting a nanny for free, effectively, then why not?
That's not.
accept-
It's not. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, now I'm not with you anymore. I was with you, and then like this turned into like having a pet nanny. Like, I'm not with you anymore.
I'm just saying that she's also your wife, but also happy.
Okay, regardless of what you think, I want to make enough money so that I'm able to have help because I don't believe it's in my bag to be able to be organized sufficiently as an adult. That's what my point is.
Okay.
I feel my entire excitement about cleaning hacks got quashed this episode.
Wait, tell me more. I want to hear more.
Right?
What else do you have?
Right?
I'm interested.
I've been cleaning.
I saw one.
Yeah.
When you have a shower, everyone has a shower. Like when they take showers, the thing that sprouts out the water, you put in a Ziploc bag, you fill it up with vinegar.
Yes.
And
yes.
you-
and you tie it and you leave it there overnight.
Yeah.
And then all the grime comes
gets
out
pulled
of
out.
it. Yes.
Oh my God, you do that, Veer?
I don't, but I would love to.
I want to. I also want. Veer, we'll do it. You and me.
Yeah, we will.
Yes. Oh my God.
But our shower heads are too tall. I don't think you'll reach
No.
it.
What are you
I have
talking about?
3 ladders in this house.
All right, hold on, we don't need a ladder for our shower heads. What
but
showers are
I
you guys
like
taking?
No, to be able to reach the top and tie it. And all. I have 3 ladders. I have a small, medium, large. Yeah, I do. Why is the producer looking at me? I do have 3 ladders. Depending on what I need to do. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna.
All right, well, you guys don't seem excited. Like
I
I'm
know.
excited
I don't
too.
know. Nobody else is excited about the
You
cleaning
guys just
stuff.
seem like very
I'm excited about
grumpy
other
today.
things
There's
in life.
so many fun cleaning things. Like my favorite thing is the Swiffer.
Can I ask you why does it excite you? Like, what about like putting vinegar on your shower head excites you? I just don't get it at
The
all.
end result. The end.
I don't
There's
think it's about the
something
end
sad.
result.
People find it very
It's
sad.
so satisfying.
I mean, I take sometimes at night when I'm really angry, I just take the Swiffer stick and I just go around the whole house. And I just pick up, like, everybody's hair is all over the place and there's food usually, like little crumbs and things. Now they make Swiffer Pet. It's the one that can take like pet hair and stuff. I just take it and wipe it over all the surfaces. Like, it is so satisfying to see.
This is not an ad.
No,
Although it
it's
should
not
be.
an ad. It's
Cleaning
not an ad.
is
That would be the perfect
Actually,
place for an ad.
the thing that helped me clean in America, actually, Shalab, I'm going to remind you of something that's a very painful memory. But the thing I loved in America,
kind of intro to a statement
the
is that?
first day we met, we moved into my apartment in Manhattan.
You
And-
moved in on the first
No,
day.
We didn't
the day-
move
we
in.
didn't
I
move
helped
in,
her
but
move. I carried her stuff to help her move in.
So were you
That's
the nanny?
so romantic.
Okay, so
But that
yeah,
was a
he was
mistake
there.
of a 22-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I'm paying for
we
it
met at
$250.
the airport and he brought me to my apartment. We took a taxi to the apartment. And it was an apartment that whoever left it before, it was a very cheap rundown apartment. And she left it in shambles. So I walked in.
It was her cousin, by the way.
Oh, great. I walked in, I put my bags down, and I said, Shalab, I need to go somewhere and buy some cleaning supplies because this is not even
Oh my
walkable.
God.
Do you
She
remember?
spent, in
Oh.
today's dollars, in 2026 dollars, it's as if she bought $1,000 worth of
It was
supplies.
not $1,000.
It was $160 in 1999.
Yeah, so, but we were
27
walking in-
years later, that's about $1,000.
No, it's not $1,000.
No,
it's
it
not
actually is
5
probably
times.
like-
It's not
no,
5
it's-
times.
it's not- it might-
Inflation is not. He's just
27-year difference. It is like pretty high, especially
It
recently.
compounds on a 2% a year.
okay. Compounded then.
I mean, yeah, 2% a year. Maybe
It
it's
is not gonna
600,
be-
but it's a lot.
yes. Oh, see
You
that?
got him, you got him
see
there.
that?
That's not the
Is
point.
this the Veer and Mom episode? What
No, I
is
mean, she
going
did get
on?
him there.
No, because he's just like writing.
Yeah,
and
what is-
making it seem
Yeah,
salacious.
okay.
We walked into an apartment that was left in filthy conditions, and I said,
I mean, I had spent my entire month's salary in Switzerland to buy an air flight to figure out a way to come to New York to help you move from the airport to this first apartment. Literally, that was the last thing on my mind, that you're going to spend about the same amount of money that I spent to buy this air ticket to come from Switzerland to New York on cleaning supplies.
I thought we would have fun. I bought everything, and that's when I realized how fun the cleaning supplies are in America. Everything,
Yeah.
like the Swiffer duster, the Swiffer this. I didn't even know so much exciting cleaning supplies exist. Like my favorite thing to do by far is to walk up and down the cleaning aisles in the stores and just be like,
I'm
oh
with
my
you.
God. Like Magic Eraser, when that came out, I was
Is that
losing
where
my
you
mind.
go when you go to the Target, Veer?
No, I don't. But like when you think of like all the products, new products that have succeeded, they're all like Scrub Daddy is like the funnest thing ever.
Funnest
What
thing
could you
ever.
not like about that? It's
Yeah.
just so simple and cute.
Thankfully, very soon we'll have robots that can do that for us.
Oh, Oh, I'm
I
waiting.
agree.
Yeah, I'm holding my
I
breath.
agree. Thank
for
you.
the
Don't hold your
robots.
breath. It's
Wait,
happening
I'm not
less
holding
than
my
12
breath. I will
months.
not purchase this
it's
robot.
gonna
In 12 to 14
I
months, we will
cannot
have.
wait
I
for this
predict
robot
that
to
in,
exist.
I predict that in 2036 we'll be filming episodes and the robots will still be on their way.
Dude, Mom,
That's what
literally
you
like
said
teamed
about
up with a robot that does
about
this.
the CD rental company. What was it called?
Oh, okay.
What was it called again?
Blockbuster?
Blockbuster. That's what she said about Blockbuster. That we will sitting in 2015 and Blockbuster will still be distributing CDs. Did that happen? No.
Okay. All right, robot, shut up. I'm waiting for you to buy me one.
Yes, I mean I will use your money, but I will buy you one.
I actually do think that cleaning is very therapeutic.
It's so. I just put Bollywood music on and just go at it. I go nuts. I just throw everything in the wash. I'll take a Windex bottle and wipe it out in one sitting. Windex with vinegar and just go on every surface. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever.
There's
And
just like
then-
no way anyone's entertained by this. Like you're talking about Windex and vinegar on your sink.
I don't think she's trying to entertain anyone. She's just rambling around.
Okay.
Like how can anyone? I'm like actually
I think people
fascinated. by
wanna
this.
hear more from
How
Didi.
can you possibly enjoy cleaning your sink? Like, are
Orange
you
peels.
kidding me?
Orange peels. You take orange peels and then you scrub things with it.
Yeah, how often do you see an empty sink with nothing and fully clean with nothing in it?
Pretty often.
You don't. No, you don't. Like there's food scraps or something.
I feel like right now, if I checked, it would be like
Yeah,
pretty
it's because
empty.
Mom's been cleaning. You know, one thing I like is when you put a lemon rind in the grinder and,
make
it makes
the
it
kitchen
smell
smell-
good.
thank-
That's nice.
thank-
That's
you.
mom's hack completely.
Thank you. I take all the used lemon rinds, I save them, and I shove them in the kitchen disposal, and I grind it before the kids wake up because when they wake up, they come into a lemony kitchen.
Oh my God, that's what that smell was. I was always wondering, why does everything have this lemony smell? I thought I drank too much the previous night
What?
and left the alcohol in the sink. Now I know that it's not me drinking. I was like, I'm only having 2 pegs. What's going on?
You know what? Fine. Don't do it.
Dad, I appreciate you so much.
It's fine.
I don't
It's
think
fine.
anybody appreciates
No.
me. Too
No,
much.
I actually.
There's so
appreciate
many
it.
fun. If anybody watching is excited by cleaning and wants to share their hacks, please put them in the comments because my own family, except for this one kid of mine, does not really appreciate it.
Have you guys seen those restocking videos on Insta? Where like they make a compilation, like they restock their whole fridge and stuff?
Of course, the producer and Veer have the same
Oh
algorithm.
my god,
Like,
that's the
what
best.
is going
That is
on?
the best. They like take all the
Yeah,
packaging
and then they like
out.
make it like an entertaining video. It's like boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that one day.
There's no excitement around the table for this.
I like a
Those
nice
guys, like, seem pretty
container.
dead.
I do. I like the container store a lot.
Oh my god, not the container store.
Okay, great.
No,
I like cherries. And I like those machines that can take the pits out of the cherries. Does that help?
What? Do you have a machine that does that?
I don't, but I've seen her sister do it. It's really awesome.
What? It's a machine
You can take the
It's
pits out
like
of the
a
cherry.
handheld
instead
machine.
of just eating it.
Yeah.
Because that's too much work.
There are
Yeah,
women
because
who pick the
otherwise-
cherries for their husbands.
Oh
Yeah, like
my
the-
god!
the women
I'm
that Rich described from his college.
I'm
Don't say fridges.
You just said last night, were you guys all not there? Am I making this up?
Oh my god!
For the record, on a walk to a dinner with utmost seriousness, Bridge made the claim, with the exception of one ethnicity, I believe it was Chinese. that
Oh my
he
god! All right, no, we're not
separated-
doing this. Now I'm cutting it.
So,
no, so
with the
actually cut this
exception,
out.
with the exception of the Chinese ethnicity,
This whole
every
rant is
other
not even worth
girl
the time.
in the
This is getting
senior
cut
class of Cornell wants to be a stay-at-home mom. That's what he said, and he spoke very highly of the Chinese
God,
ethnicity.
Dad, shut up! I want that cut out.
The Chinese girls know what they're doing. They're very serious. But with the exception of that one ethnic, he did single out Chinese several times, so I have to take that seriously. But with the exception of separating the Chinese, he did not separate Korean and Japanese for some reason, just Chinese. All the senior girls
you
at
tell her to
Cornell
cut this
are
Wait, Mom, actually tell her to cut this out.
And I was trying to think that that's what I thought at 22. And that's what my son thinks at 20. And that's what my dad thought at 20. So how is the world changing with the exception of robots?
What robots are you talking about? What
The
robot?
Neo robot.
You weren't even there. You don't know what Neo
Yeah,
did.
you
or
were
didn't
not
do.
there.
But I saw the Insta.
All right,
I'm
anyways.
sorry, guys. This episode went all over the place. Sometimes it happens, and it was not meant to be a personal attack on anybody. But here we are. And this has been our episode on what was supposed to be cleaning hacks, but became about independent living and other things. And as we end every episode with a round of good grades with Gargs, where each Garg assigns an A grade to another Garg for the winning moment of the episode, the enlightening moment, the happy moment. So who wants to go first?
I'll give an A grade to Dad. I felt like Dad was very entertaining this episode, and I feel like he livened it up when it was getting a little bit, they were talking about their cleaning hacks.
You know that he's just trying to buy his thing out, right? Because he does not want,
Bro, actually, like,
because he's concerned that on campus there's going to be news all over the skies on balloons. The bridge got sad. All the girls, with the exception of the Chinese ethnicity. Now, why did he single out the Chinese ethnicity? I don't know, but he did.
Stop.
He specifically did.
I completely revoked the A grade.
I'm going to give my A grade to Didi. I mean, I thought it was I actually understand it.
Oh.
As someone who has always lived an independent life and on my own, I never had to live with my parents for anything, right? Because I left home for college and never returned back. So I always, even if it was small and tiny, and Zarna will remember the apartment if she does, even though as in her older age she forgets things. But if she remembers the apartment in Stockholm that we used to have, which was the
she's
first,
referenced several times because she remembers it.
but it was a very tiny apartment with a kitchenette in which I would make a herki dal and rice until she stopped me from making it. But it was my own and I paid for it, and as little credit as my family gives often to me, but I will remind them that, the house that they live in and so on, it's all, ultimately stuff I paid for to start with. But that's not the point. I did have the independence. Your mother had the independence.
Do you know what tactus means? The Latin root?
Oh.
Like Galactus?
No, tactus. It's the Latin root of tangent. You're on a tactus right now.
Okay. But both your mother and I always got to live independently. She started to live independently right after law school in New York and never looked back after that to live with anyone. I lived on my own much before that and then thereafter
That's
as well.
also why we are poor.
But
today.
we did, that's not the point of what
It
she was trying
costs
to
a
say.
lot. I'm trying to save these kids money.
Yes, but how much pride that we derive from the fact that we could do whatever we want on our own, and you could organize and I could dishevel, but we had the freedom to do whatever we wanted. So my A grade goes to Didi for that.
Okay, great.
You put me to sleep with that one.
Yeah, you
but
did.
It's okay.
You did low-key put me to sleep too. All right, anyways, I'm gonna put everyone back awake. Mom, you deserve my A grade today. I think your cleaning hacks were absolutely outstanding. I think we're gonna have to implement some of them tonight.
Suck up.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
I'm with her on this one.
Did you hear that?
I heard.
Suck up.
Dad, hold on, I have a question. Like, when we are out on the road and you're here for 5 days, do the dishes just not get done? And, like, the laundry and stuff?
I mean, I order in all the time and I throw it all out and I make sure.
You actually don't throw it out. You actually don't throw
Actually,
it.
that's not true. Your mother came at 4 a.m. the other day and I got up at 4 a.m. and threw it out.
Yes, he panicked. He heard the door open and he panicked and he said, I'm gonna get running.
But I did get up at 4 a.m. to throw it out. Because I
After
thought,
we walked in with all our luggage and I saw like a whole counter of food open.
but I order in most of the time and not most, all the time.
There was a time in our early marriage that he used to hate that I was doing dishes so much and cleaning so much that he would say to me, just throw the dishes out every night.
I thought you were going to say that he would do that.
No. He's like, why don't you just throw the spoons out every day and
Dad,
we'll buy new spoons?
You should invest in paper plates.
I did probably suggest that too, that just throw these out and we'll just deal with paper plates.
That actually isn't like
spoon.
that crazy of an idea.
No, who's left to give out?
I'm going to give my
too.
A grade to mom.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
That's it, full stop.
That like
That's it.
I don't
That was
think
aura.
so. I
Okay,
don't
let's
think
let
That
the
was
aura.
not, that was not
I
aura
don't
at
think she
all.
meant it. I
She's
don't
aura
think she
farming and I
meant it.
respect it.
I don't think so.
Gamer sex game, but
Yeah, gamer
It's
sex
a
game.
very dry A, but sure.
She's being mysterious and nonchalant.
Okay, Zarna.
Okay. I give my A grade, I think, to Veer because at least as somebody who shared in my excitement today about this, I'm going to show you this vinegar, lemon, and salt scrub that I saw. Oh my God, it's the best thing. I can't wait to try it. Anyway, this has been our episode. If you enjoyed it, which I'm sure some of you did, even though these kids are acting all
you guys are
crazy.
all like Mr. and Mrs. Grumpy Pants today.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe, add the notification, whatever that is. And In the comments, tell us all your cleaning hacks, things that you're obsessed with, things that have helped you. If you have any sneaker cleaning apps, I want to hear that, because I have all these white sneakers that I need to deal with. And until we meet again, everybody say bye.
Bye.